everyone, welcome to my first official motovlog on the new 2022 KLR Gen 3. I've now, this video is going to be about windshield and helmet combo. Right now what I'm using is the V-Stream from CD Cycle Parts. I'll put the link in the description. The short tinted one, and it is a fairly dark tint, but my eye level is probably, if I'm where I'm looking over the top of it, it's probably a good, I don't know, length to my hand or better above it. So it's a pretty good like mid-height windshield, I think, for the summer. You know, here where I live in the south, you know, it gets 85, 95 degrees somewhere there in the summertime with pretty high humidity. So you get pretty good airflow on it. But my biggest thing is, where I'm new to this whole adventure riding thing, is I do have it in the bracket of the windshield in the upper position, but at speeds above, anything above 50, and it keeps gradually getting worse, it vibrates the peak on this Aria XD4 that I'm wearing, that you'll be able to see in the B camera. And I've now put a little over maybe 130 miles, we'll say, on the Aria. I wore it just the second day that I got the bike. I wore it for about 80 or 90 miles that day, pretty much non-stop. Like, I left my residence at about 9:30 a.m., got back about 1, and only took about a 15 or 20 minute break between that whole time riding once. You know, like an hour, 15 minutes one way. Never putting the helmet on other than getting all the, you know, the cardo set up in it, and all the GoPro mount and all that stuff in it. And so far I really like the helmet and the windshield combo, but the vibrating thing, even though I'm not going to take this bike on touring because it's my second bike, is a little annoying, and it kind of like makes me feel just like my head's just vibrating like, and it's not terrible. You know, I wear earplugs, so that probably helps not being able to hear it as much, but it's just, it's not really the hearing, it's more like the vibrating that's a little annoying. I'm gonna try a couple different options to get this setup working a little better for me and reach a happy medium if I can do that. I'm gonna try and put the bracket in the lowest position and see if that helps it or makes it worse. And I'm waiting on 3D Cycle Parts to have their mid-level windshield in, so I can try that, because that windshield is just a little bit taller than that windshield, and really almost, you know, the visor, if there was a way to even put pressure on it, like I can reach up when riding, I can reach up and just grab the visor, and the issue I'm having completely stops and goes away. So, you know, it's not a deal breaker. I like the helmet overall. It's very comfortable for a new helmet. I bought a size medium in this graphic way, whatever it's called. It's a matte black, white with a little bit of gray. They actually had a white, black, and a little bit of orange on it, which matched this bike pretty close. But unfortunately, in a size medium, with all the supply chain stuff right now, nobody that I found, and I searched and I searched and I searched, probably 15 or 20 different websites. Everybody has like a solid colorway. They have all sizes in that if you want to go be that boring, or you can go, if you get a graphic like this, you're pretty limited on which graphic it is and what size. A lot of the sizes are like, you know, a lot of them are, the sizes are, they have everything in a like weird sizes, like XX, XL, and extra small and extra small, in every color and every graphic. But real sizes, you know, small, medium, large, it's very hit or miss what you want. I did actually really want a Shoei Hornet. This was kind of my second choice for this helmet, just because, you know, I've had 2 Shoei RF1200s in the past on my FJR and my previous bike before that, FC6, and I just like the way they go together, the way they're built, you know, the quality's there. Yes, the Shoei Hornet is heavier than this, but this bike is, we'll say, a good 70% on-road and 30% off-road, even after I get drop protection and this bike all set up the way I want it. But you know, I do like the bike. I'm getting used to it more and more that I ride it. The riding position is very comfortable, and I can see the whole pillow in it. But like I said, I'm just trying to find the right combination of the windshield. As far as the airflow, I don't mind. Like, I like a little bit of air on me, especially in the summer. But the visor on the helmet vibrating like crazy is a very annoyance, and just it keeps your mind off of it. It keeps you from me anyway, from not enjoying the ride as much. And that's my whole thing, you know. I want to go out on the bike, enjoy it, get used to it, enjoy my new purchase that I worked so hard for so long for. Then now I have to work to pay myself back at my second job, and that's basically most of the money that bought this bike was saving up, and for my second job. But I digress. But I'm one of these people who does lots of research on YouTube and reads reviews and does all that, and every bike's different. Yeah, if I had a GS with adjustable windshield where I could kick it up, you know, on the highway level 3 or 4 inches and get it just barely over my head, it would quit. But this is not a perfect world, and this is not a GS by any means. So there's that. And you know, in the winter time, it might not even be a big deal, because V-Stream and CD 3D Cycle Parts does have a tall that, from the reviews I read from the guy who's about my height, 5'10", 5'11", he didn't have hardly any wind on him, but he was still looking above the windshield, which, you know, on my FJR 1300 in the winter time when it's really, really cold, I will run the windshield up to almost look through it, but I don't really like to. So I think the mid one is like 3 or 4 inches tall in this, and it's a very light tint instead of a darker tint. And like I said, I'm trying to see how it goes. I've done like 3 mods this bike so far, and you know, I don't want to give a review on everything, but I want to say a good first impression of the windshield, and this visor works pretty good. But don't expect to do a lot of interstate riding or interstate speeds for more than 30 minutes with it, and it really not be super annoying. You know, I mean, the bike works good, the helmet works good. The venting on this helmet, though, is incredible. You know, all the little vents on it, you really can feel all of them working, and which is good for summertime, you know, because you want it to vent well and you want it to stay that much more comfortable. I get that, that's great, but there are a few little things on it that I think maybe could have been done a little better. The one thing that really irks me is the fact that this is a premium or a middle to premium based helmet as far as what it's classified as. Some people may say, you know, a helmet is not premium unless it's over $1,000, and I kind of disagree with that. I think anything in that $500 to $600 to $700 should always come with a pin lock ready shield. There's helmets that cost $200 that come with a pin lock ready shield, and this Aria, you get a clear shield, you get one, and no pin lock ready shield, nothing. Which, you know, the shields, because of the brow vents, they're like 70 or 80 bucks, and then you have to buy the pin lock, so you're at $100 if you want to add even a clear pin lock. And to me, that, yeah, I know not everybody uses the pin lock, but at least give the people the shield, if nothing else. You know, the pin locks are not a deal breaker, but they really help. I mean, you know, even in the summertime riding this helmet where there's no breathe guard over it, like a lot of your Shoei's helmet have, where you can take it in or take it out, like my RF 1200 has. Since that's not there either, like in the summer, even riding down the road, if I breathe out real heavy, it'll barely fog up for like a half a second. That to me is just kind of like, like not really a good thing at all, in my opinion. But, you know, that may be me whining and you know, bickering or whatever you want to call it, or you know, little small gripes. But some people that might matter, and I think if you spend that much money, you should get that. Like I said, at least give us a pin lock shield that's ready. That's kind of ridiculous. But on that, guys, that's about all I forgot for today's motovlog. If you've not already done so, please like, share, and subscribe. Ride safe, have fun, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.